Welcome to Petty Details, where the crew gallivants down a tree-lined lane of conversation on all kinds of different subjects. Join the crew as they jump in the Wayback Machine in the quest for nuggets of knowledge. Our journey will allegedly drop some petty details on you that you didn't know you needed to know until now. All right. Hello, crew.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my co-hosts, as always, Cam and Monica. So, as always, don't forget to
Subscribe.
Yes.
That's right.
Do the
And
thing.
we are coming out with some new merch.
Woohoo.
Although by the time this comes out, it may have already come out. Anyway,
Just check the merch.
just check the merch.
Yeah.
We've got some cool new shirts. We've got some cool things coming. We've got hats. And today we're talking about allegedly stuff. So me and Cam match.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly
But
wearing-
not
match.
allegedly, because we actually match.
That's
I'm
right.
wearing the
Allegedly.
same color, but that's about it.
Yeah. It's actually, she's wearing it backwards. So it's actually on the back. But you can see
Allegedly.
it.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
All right. So today we are going to talk about something that I think everyone has experienced in one way or another.
Ooh.
And we are
What's
going to
that?
talk about the Mandela Effect today.
Yes. I
All
feel
right.
like it's happening
Spicy.
more
I like
and more frequently lately.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
probably. So what is this, right? It's basically false memories that a bunch of people believe, even if they don't necessarily know each other.
Right.
And it's called the Mandela Effect because a paranormal researcher named Fiona Broom started to research a specific false memory example. This was that a lot of people were reporting that they remember that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
These
Mhm.
people reported not only hearing about it, but actually reported seeing news stories about it. Well, this
Wow.
didn't happen because Nelson Mandela went on to become the president of South Africa in the 90s and didn't die until 2013.
Yeah. He led
Yep.
the country for a very long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never experienced that one. That's not. I know Cam hasn't because he
Why?
wasn't around
Yeah.
in there.
No. Yeah. No.
I don't remember
It's
that one
interesting, but I don't
specifically.
know. Yeah.
So another example of this that is pretty widespread is
Oh, gosh.
the Fruit of the Loom brand logo.
Yes.
Yes.
It had a
Yes.
cornucopia.
Yep.
I
It
swear
did.
And this
I
is the
Once.
swear
place that, if you don't know, they make underwear, shirts, and shit, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And people
Shirts and
remember the
shit.
cornucopia on the
Yes.
logo,
Yep.
but it doesn't have it.
No, it does. It did.
That's
So
crazy.
what happened was it
Uh-oh.
used to, like originally, it used to, and there was, I don't remember if it was a woman or a guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter who. There was a person
There was a,
who,
yeah,
an
they.
individual, an individual that still had some Fruit of the Loom. I think it was a t-shirt from like, I don't know, when they were younger, and the tag has the cornucopia.
Nice. See,
Yeah.
because I remember the cornucopia, so it always like,
Interesting.
Yep. And at some point, Fruit of the Loom either rebranded or did something, I don't know, and took the cornucopia away.
well,
And it
they
was
should put
just
it
sort
back.
of
But
like
the
a
weird thing,
pile of fruit.
the weird thing about some of these, I don't know about the Fruit of the Loom specifically, but you go to look it up on Google and none of the pictures are of unless they're like made by someone.
Right.
None
Right.
of the pictures are of what you remember it to be. So it's
Mhm.
as if they took it away. Like, how do you even delete something off the internet like that? That's crazy.
The
It's
glitch in the
wild.
matrix. That's what I think
Yep.
it is.
Literally.
Exactly what it is.
Yep.
All right. So another one that I am actually guilty of remembering also is the movie Shazam. So there are many people that will die on this hill saying that Sinbad was the genie in the 90s movie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He was.
An
There's a
example
jack.
that Cam probably knows, so I'm going to quiz you here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Does Pikachu's tail have a black tip?
Okay, this is too easy, and it never did, and it will never.
That's right, it does not. How
They're
But a
about,
lot of
thinking
people think it does.
yeah, a lot of people.
they're thinking that the ears have the black tip, so they think the tail also has the. I could go on. Just
That
please
is
move on, because
correct. Yep.
I could write a
Cam's like,
dissertation,
this is the hill
honestly.
I will die on.
Yeah, yep, yep.
So, how about Curious George's tail?
What about it?
He
Does
doesn't
he
have
have
Does he
one.
not
one?
have
He
one?
doesn't have one.
No.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh. No, he doesn't, which has always
Uh-oh.
struck me as odd because he's a monkey,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
he's a
doesn't have a tail.
he's a tailless monkey.
interesting.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm going to explain some of these pretty easy. I think Curious George's tail, obviously, we'll start with that one, right? He's
Yeah,
a
that one
monkey. Of
seems.
course he's got a tail. Or at
Yeah,
least that's how our brains are going to process that because
Because monkeys have tails
monkeys have tails.
in real
right.
life.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mickey Mouse, and I'm talking about like the old style Mickey.
Okay. Like the
Mhm.
original animation.
Yeah, going forward too also, he doesn't have suspenders, but people think that he does.
No.
But you'd
Oh,
assume that those style pants, because it's got the buttons on them, he couldn't keep them up with his
right.
lovely humps without the suspenders.
Mm, fair, but no, I was gonna say I guess that's one of those ones that I just sort of assumed because he's an, fictional animated character that his pants will just stay up. It's like Donald Duck doesn't wear
Yeah,
pants,
Right.
you know?
right, right, right.
Donald Duck doesn't have to wear pants.
Exactly, because he's an animated duck. Like
Donald Duck does his own damn thing, so there
he
you go.
does. So
Yeah.
does Mickey Mouse.
Yep. All right, so certain lines from movies that may be wrong. Well, it's because at this stage they've been repeated so many times incorrectly that you could be forgiven these. So,
Mm-hmm.
some of these
It's word of
examples.
mouth.
Luke, I am your father,
Yes,
is
He doesn't say the
actually
name.
it
no,
is.
I am your father.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna
But
say he
Yep.
doesn't say his
That one.
name.
everybody says Luke, I am your father.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's on T-shirts and stuff too. Like it's on merch. Like it's everywhere.
Same thing
Yeah.
like with the Oregon Trail thing.
Right. The you died
Yeah.
or so and so died of dysentery.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that
That's crazy.
weird game of telephone,
Oh
right?
yeah,
You repeat it so many
Yep.
times,
Yep.
and eventually somewhere down the line, a word gets changed here, a word gets changed there,
that's right.
and then it just sort of becomes
What it is, yeah.
commonplace, and it's taken, like Luke, I am your father. Nope.
Mm-hmm. Another
Right.
one. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Who's the
I know this
fairest
one.
of them all?
What is it?
It's magic mirror on the wall.
It is
Uh-huh.
Magic Mirror on the Wall. I did not know that one until
But
I looked it up.
yep. Yep. I was surprised by that one too because I was like, easy mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah,
Right.
But
Well, and I mean, there's an entire movie called Mirror Mirror.
yeah.
Like, it's about the whole story, obviously, but
Fake
that's the name of
news.
the movie. Mirror Mirror. It should have been Magic Mirror.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yep.
Casablanca's line, play it again, Sam.
Oh, yes.
The line
What
is
is it really?
actually play it once, Sam.
Oh,
Oh,
really? I mean, I haven't seen
why
Casablanca
just
in ages,
once?
but play it once, Sam. Wow,
I
I
haven't
don't
seen,
remember
yeah, I
that.
haven't seen it in 1,000 years, so I can't confirm or deny that one, but that's what the interweb says, and
I'm
they're
gonna have
always
to go
right.
watch that one again.
All right. This one actually got me the other day because I was watching it. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Wait, is this Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is it not that?
It is not that. It is actually, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Okay, that one seems like it could easily messed up.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of
This
these,
the
same thing with
Mm-hmm.
mirror, mirror on the wall, like magic
Magic
mirror on the
Mirror.
wall.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's I mean, like we said, it's just over time it gets
I
repeated
thought
so
you were
many
about to
times.
say some crazy
One little
stuff
word.
that Mr. Rogers was like, yeah. I thought you were
No.
about to be like, Not
No.
he never said neighborhood. I was like, he definitely said neighborhood.
He def-
No, absolutely
It's a
not. He
beautiful
always
day in
said
the
neighborhood.
cul-de-sac. Yeah, no.
All right, some weird spelling ones. How do you
Okay.
spell Fruit Loops? The cereal?
Oh, don't do this to me.
Oh, I'm doing it to you.
Okay, I
Is it
want
F
to
R?
say I want to say Fruit, but I know it is not, and it has the two zero or two
The two
O's.
That's
O's.
right.
Zeros? It actually has zeros. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
Um,
And I guess the only
because they
reason
put
that I get that is because
the
loops. So Fruit Loop, it's a
Yeah.
well, and they
gimmick.
put they put the image of the Fruit Loops
Yep.
O's.
I
in the
didn't.
letter O.
Yeah.
Why?
I
I keep
never
wanting to
knew
say
this one.
zeros.
I've eaten Fruit Loops a million times, have them in my house right now, and I
Yeah.
still had to look it up because I'm like, there is no way that's right.
Huh.
You were right,
That's
Cam.
crazy.
And why would anybody assume that, right? Our brains know the word fruit and they're automatically going to spell it correctly for our eyes, right?
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Especially if
That's why
they're
you can.
replaced with the cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and that's why
I
you
You're
can
like, oh,
read
fruit.
words, like read a sentence out of order and still understand it in order because your brain
Yes.
is going to reorder the words
That's
for you.
right.
So it's gonna take a while for you to like trigger, oh wait, that's out of
And I
the
always thought
sequence.
that the loop, like the cereal as the O's was in the loops part.
It's in both, I think.
I thought it was, but I thought it was both too, but
Yeah, now we
I
don't know
don't
for sure.
know. You need to go look at your
I gotta
box
go
of
buy
cereal,
Fruit Loops.
Meg.
This is those like this could fall into some of these could fall into like marketing tactics. Like
Yeah.
Yes,
definitely
absolutely.
for
Hmm.
sure.
You're
All
gonna have
right.
to go once we're done recording, you have to go downstairs and check your box of cereal.
Yeah. Actually, I think we've got Captain Crunch right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so sing the song of Oscar Mayer. And now, how do you spell the last name?
My baloney has a first name. I know. Look at them all. Wait.
M M E
Meyer, isn't it?
Meyer? Is it not Meyer?
Oscar
It's
Mayer.
Mayer.
Bruh.
Yeah, so you should
Does
probably
he
Okay.
learn the
sing it
song
too?
better if you
Like
didn't
he
get that
sings
right.
it? When he sings it, he says A?
I I guess so, yeah. It's
He
spelled
must,
with
I
an
guess.
A.
That's
Mayer.
Meyer.
My baloney has a first name. It's
Hmm.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Well, evidently,
Meyer.
I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah. Okay.
Monica's like,
I got nothing because
sure.
I'm like sitting here trying to picture the packaging where it says Oscar Mayer, and
Hmm.
I swear it's Mey, but okay.
Yeah. All right, so
Dang.
this this one
Uh-oh.
it is what it is. Sorry. Uh Berenstein Bears is actually
Don't I know this
Berenstain
one? I,
Bears.
Yep.
But we all learned it as Berenstein, right?
No.
Berenstein.
I
Yes.
learned it like
Berenstain.
that. I never learned it as Berenstain, so
No. Okay.
We
I'd
always
like,
said Berenstein.
huh?
yeah.
Like
So
And I
like
loved those
the
books. Like I
oh, I
show,
loved them
loved
too.
the
them.
books. Like I could have swore the show said Berenstein. Like that's how far it went for me. I was like,
Huh.
I don't
I
know.
guess I. I guess I don't. Well, it's also been a million years since I've read or
true.
heard
This
or
is also
seen any
Yeah.
of those, but
yeah.
Yeah. So I honestly don't
But yeah.
know how they pronounce it. Like the people who wrote it. How do you pronounce
mhm.
your last name? Is it
Oh,
Berenstein or is it Berenstain? I don't
yeah.
know. I just
Because
know that
it
it's
is
spelled.
Berenstain, but I think I like oh I remember it Berenstein, so I'm like oh like it sucks that I have
I
to
would.
like make it different in my mind
See, that's what I
basically.
do too. I'm like, it's Berenstein for me. It's never gonna be anything else.
Well, and I would
Sorry.
almost think that if that is actually somebody's real last name, I wouldn't want it pronounced Berenstain anyways.
Right?
But
Yeah.
No.
And it
yeah.
actually is somebody's last name, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I'd rather just
Oh
stick
wow.
with the Berenstain and go from there.
yeah. How do you spell
Yeah.
Looney Tunes?
Oh no. Wait, are you gonna say it's okay, no. I know this one. I know this one. Monica, do you want to try? Because
No,
I
go
have to
for it.
like, okay,
I
loony
think
is
I
just
know.
loony. Don't ask me how to spell loony because I don't really know.
Looney.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And then the tunes is Tunes.
That's
But
right.
you would think, because it is a cartoon, that it would be Toons,
Yep.
but it's
I thought it was
tunes.
with a Z.
No,
Oh,
it's
is it? Yeah.
Tunes.
Is it really? Okay.
Uh-huh, because it's tunes like the song.
Music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they
Huh.
don't really sing that much, if I'm being fully honest, and that's what confuses me.
Well, they
They
don't
don't.
have to sing. They've got classical music.
It's Bugs Bunny.
That's how I learned most classical music, isn't it? Where you learned, all the good ones.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
All right,
I
so
did watch
another,
Looney Tunes, but
yeah, well, now you know. And I do get that one because, like you said, tunes, Toon,
Yeah.
absolutely.
makes sense, but so does Tune. So, all right. Uh, so another one that can be explained pretty easily is the Monopoly Man. Does he wear a
Okay,
monocle?
this one I dove in deep for this one. In
Oh.
my own root, in my own, in my mind, he absolutely has a monocle on. And I swear, when McDonald's and Monopoly did a crossover, the
I
guy on
remember that.
every cup had a monocle, a single monocle. I mean, I
Did
guess that's
he?
what makes it a monocle. But I swear, I don't have the cups anymore, so I can't say nothing.
So here's
But you look it up on Google, fans don't got a monocle. I'm like, bruh, what?
I think
Yeah.
the original Monopoly dude had a monocle. I think they have since
He
changed
had
him
to
to
have.
not having a monocle.
No, he never had a
It
monocle.
is nowhere. In no timeline had a monocle. It's
No.
crazy to me
So my theory
because
on this
it's
one is that because he dresses up in a tux, he gets associated with Mr. Peanut, who does wear a monocle.
Okay,
Mr.
but
Peanut
Mr.
does wear
Peanut
a monocle.
wears a freaking bow tie, and that's the only part of the suit that he wears besides the cuffs and the cane
Yeah, but
and the bow
Does
tie.
the monocle man? Does the Monopoly man have a bow tie? Because maybe this is
yes,
a
I think
conspiracy
so.
theory. Okay, because I was gonna say maybe the peanut guy stole his monocle and his bow tie, and they're actually yeah. I think
They're
Let
that's what
me
competing for the
happened.
see. Let me
monocle.
see. Yes,
If he
he
doesn't
has a
have his
bow
bow
tie
tie, I'd
and a
want to see.
cane.
Dang
Hmm.
it, a cane!
He's got a
When did he
cane
get a
too.
cane?
I don't
Which
know.
one?
He's had a cane.
I
The Monopoly
okay.
Man.
Oh yeah, he's had a cane. So does Mr. Peanut.
Yeah.
This peanut does have a cane. I don't remember the monocle man. No,
That's just what we're gonna
He's
lump these two in as is the
he is
Monocle Man.
no
the monocle
longer the
man.
Monopoly man. He is now the Monocle
He's the
Man.
monocle man,
Yep.
which is amazing because he doesn't have one. It's so ironic. The monocle
Uh,
man.
all right, so we're
Ugh,
gonna go back to Pikachu's tail because we
no.
hit on this one just for a second, but Cam was right. He does have black tipped ears. Hi,
Right.
Cletus. Kind of like my
Oh,
Cletus,
Correct.
yeah. So that makes
Cletus
sense
Oh,
that
boy.
people would assume that his tail is black tipped also.
and the thing is that the tip, like where his tail connects to his back, is brown. There's a little brown there.
Why does he
So
have
it's
brown and then black
well,
and
because
what's going on with Pikachu?
he's got black tips on his ears. His cheeks are red. His back, there's like two or three brown stripes. There's the little brown on the tail at the tip. It's very like if you some pictures like because the way the tail is, it's very small, so you can't really see it. But in like other, I mean, I think I have probably something Pikachu somewhere. Um,
I'm not shocked by that.
there's a brown little part at the bottom of his tail. So that's what I thought people were talking about. I was like, yeah, he's got the brown thing at the bottom of his tail. And they're like, no, the black at the tip. I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not. No, no,
There
no.
is
We're not
no
doing.
black at the tip of the tail.
You're like, I am gonna die on this hill because I know this one.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I think I've died on the hill multiple times, honestly,
Well, I'm also going
at
to go
this
back
point.
to the cornucopia one
Okay.
because Snopes actually says that there has never been a cornucopia on there.
That's crazy.
Huh.
So I don't know about that one. I remember the cornucopia, so
Yeah.
I do as
Glitch in the
well.
Matrix.
But
Maybe
Because
it's
like
like
somebody
you
went
think of,
back and pulled their original patent, like the original patent
oh
paperwork,
wow.
and it had something with a logo, and there was a cornucopia. Like
see, I don't know about that one. I want to see it because I remember it,
I
and
same,
they should put it back, in my
agreed.
opinion. Um, but this one, the cornucopia one, has actually been associated with something called the schema theory, where the brain will fill in missing information based on what it's associated with. So when
Okay.
we're all in school during fall, we made like the cornucopias, right, with the paper and everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
but
when
the
we see a pile of fruit, we probably go back to that in our mind and fill in what's missing.
maybe, but my cornucopias were always filled with gourds and like
Yeah, like vegetables. That's what
yeah, like fruit wasn't
that's why
really in.
Really?
Yeah,
I almost believe Fruit of the Loom only
Huh.
because like why would they put a bunch of fruit in a cornucopia? Normally you put vegetables in that. I don't
which
know.
is
It's
true. Like
just
that's
weird.
like I said, typically all the cornucopias that I ever remember growing up, like it was
We did like
always
corn,
vegetables.
yeah, corn, a pumpkin maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Some what's other fall foods? I don't know.
Well,
wheat,
I'm trying to
wheat.
think like
Squash.
what I used to. I don't know, guys. It was too long ago. I just remember making them. I don't remember what we put in them. Uh,
Oh, nice.
all right. So the Shazam one, which I'm
Okay.
telling you, I remember I would have died on that hill until I
Sinbad was a
made this.
genie in the 90s.
Right. So
Yeah.
this one is harder to figure out, and people have been trying to do it for years. But there was a movie in 1996 that was called Kazam, where Shaq
Okay.
was a genie.
That's
And
what I was like, wait, isn't it Shaq
it's
that's the genie
Shaq,
in that movie?
yeah.
But
Although I
it's
don't have an
Kazam.
answer for people why people confuse Shaq and Sinbad.
Yeah,
No,
that's a really good question because
Um,
what?
so
there's
that
no
Sorry,
was just kind of
relation.
weird. But
I'm looking
there
up
was
Sinbad's.
a show that Sinbad hosted back in 1994, which is about the same time that Shazam came out, where he
Okay.
hosted Sinbad the Sailor movies and he was dressed vaguely as a genie. So chances are a whole
Vaguely.
generation of
Mm,
people are confusing two things.
okay,
So
maybe.
who plays the genie in Shazam? Or is
There
there
is
no
no
genie in
Shazam.
Shazam at all?
There's no Shazam movie at
There's no
all.
Shazam movie?
No, there is a Kazam movie. There is not a Shazam movie.
Because yeah, huh?
But
Oh, whoa, that's even crazier.
yeah,
Yeah.
there
So
is
it's
a
like,
Kazam
then who
movie with
plays them?
Shaq. Yeah.
Shaq plays
Okay,
Kazam.
okay.
So I'm looking up Sinbad on IMDb because I'm like I'm super curious now because I don't remember Sinbad. No, I do remember Sinbad's show, but I don't remember that segment or whatever is
It
him
wasn't,
like
yeah, so it wasn't a show that he was on. Like it wasn't like the Sinbad show. It was
okay.
like a movie marathon kind of thing
Hmm. Okay.
that he
Weird.
hosted.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and he actually came out and said this. He's like, "Oh yeah, like
He's
I
like,
was
wait a
in
minute.
this thing and I sort of dressed as a genie, so then maybe that's where you're getting it from, but
Huh.
Well, now they should make a Shazam movie
they
with him
should." Yeah,
just with Sinbad in it.
I absolutely agree with that. So
Oh, he
then,
was born in 1956. Wow.
yeah, yeah, he was a lot
Sorry.
older than I thought. But
Yeah.
there's a theory that this effect isn't really our brains acting the way that our
Oh,
brains do, but that we're slipping into parallel universes where Sinbad was a genie and the movie was named Shazam instead of Kazam.
I like that
And that
theory
Fruit of the Loom's
way
I like
better.
logo
that as
actually
well.
has a cornucopia and the
Yep.
Monocle Man is on Monopoly.
Because
I
I
like that
mean,
theory much better.
call me crazy. I do buy into like multiverse stuff only because it's in so much media. Um, but are we slipping in between multiverses? I don't know. We
Maybe
could
that's where
be.
that chick got that shirt. She's from Parallel Universe. I'm putting it out there. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
We need to
Just
get
a
her
thought.
on the show.
Just a thought, not a fact.
Just a thought, not a fact.
Just a thought, not a fact.
So I will leave it up to you guys to decide. But yeah, that
Good
is
luck.
good luck.
You'll be fighting
Interesting.
with yourself the whole time.
You will.
Right.
Trust me.
Well, I'm curious too if like there's
Unless it's
other
about Pikachu,
examples
then
that our
that's
listeners
solid.
have.
Yes.
That's not just a thought. That is a fact. Pikachu does not have a black tail.
Well, if you
Sorry
guys
about it.
do have any other examples of this, please put them in the comments because we are curious.
Yeah.
If
Like
you
what
are
else?
from a parallel universe,
can't wait.
please put that in the comments because we
Tell
are
us.
curious.
Or if you can't tell us, like, say something else, you know?
Yeah.
Put it in
Say
code if you have to. It's
octopus.
fine. To say octopus.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And then we'll know.
And put the little octopus emoji if you have
There
it
you
in
go.
your universe. I don't know.
There
It
you
might be
go.
something different.
Exactly.
It's a squid.
It's a squid.
If you don't have an octopus in your universe, then put some kind of fish with a lot of legs.
There you go. Whatever
Yes.
fish with a lot of legs you have.
I'm
That's
now imagining like a normal fish, but with legs.
Ew.
With
Like
a
with
lot of
human
legs, like
legs.
millipedes.
All I can picture is like a
Yeah.
trout with like shrimp legs.
I wonder what that would taste like.
Oh,
Probably like a trout.
I don't know, a little shrimpy trout
There you go.
yeah.
with
A
cocktail
little
sauce.
shrimpy trout. That's the biggest insult. I'm gonna use that when someone's being mean. You little shrimpy trout. Yeah.
All right, so allegedly there are people from other universes, and
Oh.
allegedly there's a monocle man and shrimpy trout. So there you go.
Yep.
Monocle man and shrimpy trout. Oh my gosh.
All right, everybody.
Allegedly.
Stay petty, my friends. Bye.
See ya.
I